Hi guys, I'm back with another video today. This video will be a little bit different just because my first video was a makeup tutorial, and this one will be about my labor and delivery story. My channel is gonna be like a mommy lifestyle type of channel / makeup. If you guys don't like these types of video, that's fine. You guys can go ahead and click out. I understand. I know that not many people like these types of videos. But this video was requested by a close friend of mine, and I'm putting it out there for all the upcoming mommies. So I was due May 14th, 2018. If you're pregnant or if you've been pregnant, you know that once you hit, I believe it's 30 weeks. Once you hit the 30 weeks, they your OB starts scheduling your appointments weekly, or I believe it starts every 2 weeks and then it goes to every week. So when I was 38 weeks, I did have my appointment. They did check my cervix. I had not dilated yet. So she went ahead, scheduled me for my appointment for my 39th week. When I went into my appointment for the 39th week, I still had not dilated. So I did start freaking out just because my mom had a C-section with me and my two sisters. So I kind of figured, I'm probably gonna have a C-section. When I was 39 weeks, I went into the appointment. Like I said, I had not dilated. The doctor told me not to worry about it. A lot of times you start dilating on the day of your due date. So she went and she scheduled me for my appointment at 40 weeks. They had scheduled me for my appointment for May 15th. So on May 12th, I did start drinking teas. I started going on walks, and I started trying to do everything to kickstart my labor. My mom actually came in from out of state to be with me during my labor because it was her first grandchild. So on May 14th, which was on my due date, me and my husband did go to Walmart just to purchase some last couple of things that we needed for my hospital bag. We were at Walmart. I was fine. I had no contractions. We went out to eat. But when I got home, I did notice that my underwear was kind of wet. And at first I thought I peed myself, but that never happened to me throughout my whole pregnancy. So I kind of realized it was my water leaking. So I did tell my husband, I'm leaking amniotic fluid. I think we should go to the hospital just in case. So I did call my hospital. They did tell me I could go ahead and go in to check if it was amniotic fluid or not. So I didn't know if I was going to be staying at the hospital. So I went ahead and I got ready. I went into the shower. Like I said, I finished packing my hospital bags. I basically just set everything up, right? So when I was walking down the stairs, my water actually broke. And I told my husband, like, oh my God, babe, like my water just broke. So we went into the hospital for sure now. And, they checked me into the hospital. They checked my cervix. I still had not dilated. So the lady told me that they were going to start me on Pitocin. I think I was on Pitocin for like 4 hours, and then the contractions started kicking in. They gave me the epidural once I hit 3 centimeters, like dilated. After I hit 3 centimeters dilated, I fell asleep, I think, because once they gave me the epidural, I was like, I wasn't feeling any pain or anything, so I fell asleep. That was like around 2 a.m. So the nurse came in around 2 or 3. She woke me up, and she did tell me, like, okay, let me check your cervix. I want to see if you've dilated anymore. So she checked my cervix, and I was at a 4. So we thought, everything was progressing fine. Like I said, she did check me. I was at a 4. She said, okay, I'll come back in a couple hours, see where you're at. Sorry. She said, okay, I'll come back in a couple hours, see where you're at. She came back around 6 a.m, and she started telling me that my son's heart rate kept dropping because I guess he really wasn't liking the Pitocin. So his heart rate kept dropping. So they did have to take me off of Pitocin. She told me hopefully I could, my body could progress naturally without the Pitocin anymore. So by the time that it was, I think it was like 10 in the morning, they came in again to check me again. And I was still only at a 4. So she did tell me we might have to have a C-section. By this time, I had already been in labor, I think 15 hours. And I was stuck at 4 centimeters. So, she told me they were going to start prepping the OR for me. My husband had gone to go pick up his sister. So my husband was not able to be there in the delivery room. I did have my mom go in there with me. So she was the first one to hold my son. She took videos. I will also insert some clips as well so you guys can see it. But yeah, so I had my son via C-section May 15th, 2018. He was at 1:42 p.m. Sorry. He was 7 pounds, 14 ounces, and 20 inches long. He was a big baby. He did have a coned head because I guess all the force that he was trying to do to get through the birth canal, he had a coned head, but that went away the next day. So that was my labor and delivery story. I know it's a little bit rushed, but I do have my son with me. Oh, mi amor, are you falling asleep? Okay, guys. So please don't judge. Please don't tell people like, oh, you're not a real mother because you didn't have your child vaginally. Some of us have no other option. Like I said, I was in labor for 15 hours. I didn't progress. I stayed at a 4. So clearly my body did not want to do it. So please don't judge. Like I said, I would have preferred to have a vaginal birth just because a C-section is very painful, but I would also have preferred to have a healthy baby. So if it meant to have a C-section, then so be it. As long as my baby was healthy and I was healthy, that's all that I wanted. I do have an older sister who was also pregnant at the same time that I was. Her son was born. Oh, he fell asleep. Her son was born 6 days after my son. I believe he was born May 21st. She also had a C-section, so I'm pretty sure it runs in the family. If you guys do want to see any more types of videos like these, go ahead and let me know. I can also do a video about what types of stuff that you do need when your baby is a newborn. Go ahead and let me know. I'll be happy to do that for you guys. I will have more makeup tutorials hopefully soon. I've been kind of out of it lately. I have a fever right now, but I had to get this video up, so hopefully I can get a makeup tutorial in soon. I just haven't really had any type of inspiration. But yeah, let me know if you guys like these types of videos. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back next time.
What size you are?
Some eggs up there.
7.5 is fine.
Where's that at? Got it.
A little snug, but
There's an 8. You can pick it.
give me that.
Hold it, Baba man.
I know, huh?
They're 8. No.
Okay, that's my right size.
Yeah.
Baby sounds great.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. What's up?
Here, baby. There he is.
Big baby. You want me to lift?
Oh, baby.
I know.
Sweet place, baby.
¿Cuánto pesa?
I don't go always directly under the enemy trim.